Hello, Zdenek. Hi. Hi. I'm so happy to have you here.
Hello, Katie. It's amazing to be here. I'm absolutely delighted. Thank you for inviting me.
I am the one who is delighted. So, Zdenek, well, I met you because one of the members of the chat box was saying something about you that got me in, I
Mhm.
I so then wanted to know you a bit better, what are you doing? How come you started teaching English? Please
All
let
right.
us know a little bit about yourself. Where are you
Well,
from?
first of all, I hope I won't be a letdown for you, but I'm Zdenek. I'm originally from,
Zdenek.
yes, that's my name. I'm originally from the Czech Republic, and I have been teaching English for about 10 years. And how did I get into teaching? Well, I guess it's a long story. When I was about 20, I went to England and I worked there on a construction site. So that's when I sort of fell in love with the language, and I realized I really have to go back to my country and go to university and study English teaching. And then obviously it's nothing unusual of a story. I guess I became an English teacher, and I really like this job. Yeah, it's really cool to be an English teacher.
Uh-huh. And then you are living, you live now in Czech Republic.
I do, yeah. I live in the Czech Republic, but actually last year I came back to England because
Uh-huh.
it was a nostalgic moment for me because as I said before, I had lived there before, so I was I always wanted to go there. It was my dream. Yeah, so I did everything I could. I took all these Cambridge teaching qualifications, all these Cambridge courses, Celta, Delta, just to make sure that I have enough credentials in order to be hired. Just to make it easy for me, because obviously it's a bit harder. You probably know it yourself. It's a
Yes,
bit harder for a
yes.
non-native English teacher to
To be
succeed.
accredited, yeah.
You really have to work hard, but I think it is possible. I think it is possible. You just have to be hardworking, and you mustn't be afraid, and you must believe in yourself, and then it's possible. So actually last year I worked in London at a language school, and I taught foreigners, so a TEFL teacher.
So good, so good. And you know what? I was doing some research, trying to get to know you through your pages, and I found something. Can I share it now?
Absolutely, go
Okay, I
ahead,
want I
Katie.
want to share with the members. Okay, first of all, let me introduce you to the chat box. You are so welcome there. I know that you already got in there.
Yeah.
Yesterday I think. Okay, so we are a little bit chat boxers sometimes. We
Mm.
are noisy. We are singing now because we are celebrating our anniversary. Okay, so we have, of course, the members who are always, willing to to improve their English skills. So
Mm.
we chat, we
Yeah.
we listen to podcasts. We met in sessions, speaking sessions or chats. We call them coffee chats. So
Oh,
we are
okay.
we are supposed to have a coffee chat right now. Do you have
Oh,
coffee in your
I
hand?
thought,
No.
well, first of all, I have to admit that I don't actually drink coffee, but
Whoa.
I have some tea here. So
Tea. Okay, tea is
hopefully,
good.
that will do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Although
of course.
I'm drinking it from a glass for some reason, but never mind that.
No, 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 no. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and then I went there. I met your page, which I really liked.
Mm.
Okay. I'm going to go down, scroll down, but first I want to check for my beliefs. Okay,
Okay.
because I enjoyed a lot
Okay.
reading
I actually thought
this.
nobody would ever read this, so I'm really surprised, and I guess on the moon. seeing that somebody is interested in this. Wonderful.
No, I mean, I really enjoy it because,
Mm,
sometimes we come across other teachers,
yep.
and of course, I want to see how they handle how they manage,
Yep.
the teaching, the main activity. And
Eh,
here okay, first of all, you are talking about the English learners,
yep.
they should be highly motivated,
Mhm.
to learn.
That's those learners that I prefer working with as well as a
Of
teacher.
course. Well, in the chat box, you're going to see this, but mostly you're going to see people that are pushing you,
Mm,
to give more, that they
okay.
are like curious,
Mm,
active learners. So great. Okay. Then to get the exposure,
yeah.
this is good, good kind of resource
It's
material,
essential. It's essential, and learners don't do it enough.
sometimes. Or maybe we come across, I include myself as a learner, even though I'm a teacher. I think I'm an eternal learner, right?
Mm,
So we come across to some resources that maybe don't fit our needs, right?
mm,
So
mm.
they are good maybe, but they don't fit, right? So
Yeah.
this is
Now
good.
you have to do something you pretty much enjoy, and that sort of is relevant to what
It's
you're doing
relevant.
or
That's
to your
right.
needs, either to your
Okay.
needs or to your job, or there has to be some sort of logic in it. Yeah.
That's right. Well,
You can be you can be a chaotic learner as well. I guess
that's
I guess it's a lot of people
right.
do it like that. And what I would say is, as long as you enjoy it, that's the bottom line for me.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Well, then I found this that really blew my mind out, because sometimes I have to do this, that
Yeah.
we shouldn't be teaching English in Spanish, right? But
No.
sometimes we like settle but on doing this, because
Yeah.
it's easier.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is easier, and sometimes even the students expect it from you.
Of
And
course.
to be honest, that is one part of the reason I don't like teaching my countrymen. I prefer teaching foreigners. So I have taught a lot of Czech people, obviously, in the past,
Hmm.
but I mean, I do prefer teaching students that have a different first language than mine,
Yeah,
exactly for this reason, because I
that's
know
right.
it could be the student and sometimes me who is not disciplined enough, and they will just use a Czech
Mhm.
word here and there, and then in my opinion it's not the way it should be done. Obviously there are more teaching methods and more opinions and more viewpoints on this. Yeah, I'm not saying this is the only way, but
Mhm.
I subscribe to this idea of learning the language
Can you
only
please
in
read
the
it?
target language.
Can you please read it? Can you read the third one?
The
English
third one,
learners should
sh-
learn.
should learn English in English and not be taught by teachers who teach using their first mother tongue. Okay,
That's right.
I admit it might be slightly controversial, but this is what I believe, and I
No,
try to
you know what is a little bit controversial? I mean
go for it.
that sometimes people say that only native teachers can be good teachers. That is
Mhm.
controversial because
Yeah.
in that way, all the incredible teachers, the amazing teachers that are passionate, and maybe, of course, their pronunciation is not perfect, but it's
Mm.
understandable enough and
Yeah.
it's good enough, okay? And
But
maybe they don't know the phrasal verbs and the idioms, all the idioms, but who knows them all? You know,
mm,
not
yeah,
even the
absolutely.
native speakers.
Yeah.
So that could
I,
be controversial, but not what you are saying here, because this
well,
is a different thing, right? So, no, it's good. I really like it. So, well, I was reading these, okay, also the regular feedback, right?
yep.
The
Mm,
meaningful practice, of
hmm.
course, okay, and getting help from professional teachers. That's
Yes.
right. The thing that you may not have because you're not the native speaker, you are completely fulfilling on being, a good teacher, to being a
Mm,
certificate teacher, a good teacher.
mm.
Okay. So, well, that was one thing. Then I'm just trying to tell the members who is Zdenek, okay?
Okay,
And then
thank
I
you.
found this. What is this, Zdenek?
Yeah,
Please.
this is a podcast that I have
Uh-huh.
been doing for maybe 6, 7 years. I'm not exactly sure when it started, but it might have been back in 2013 or 2014, something along those lines. I'm not really sure, but
Uh-huh.
I've got over, as you
Uh-huh.
can see, I've got over 300
Oh
episodes.
yeah, that's
So these are
right.
all free to download, so completely
Yeah.
free. And
Mhm.
yeah,
And
this is aimed at English learners. But
uh-huh.
to be honest, usually podcasts have got some sort of a specific topic, and they
Mm-hmm.
sort of hold on to it. But in my
Mm.
case, I'm kind of all over the place. So some of the
Uh-huh.
podcasts are interviews with interesting people, native speakers, non-native
Mm-hmm.
speakers, high-level
Mm-hmm.
English learners, most of them. And we talk about their countries and stereotypes, things like that. Uh, some
Good.
of some of them are just catch up with my friends.
That's right.
So it's a bit of banter, and just laugh,
So you are a
having a bit of
little bit
laugh. And
you're a little bit similar to the chatbots, because you're chatting all over the place.
I guess I am, but there is also a method to my madness there as well sometimes. So sometimes I would teach specific language. So off the top of my head, there is one episode about the glottal stop. So
Uh-huh.
the sound,
That's
yeah. So
right. That's right. So sometimes you get more specific into,
I
so,
do, yeah.
okay, and
Yeah, you
sometimes
would
you
just have
make
to
it
go.
open.
As a listener, you would just have to go through the archive and just find
Hmm.
something that sort of catches
Yeah.
your interest or tickles your
Good.
fancy, as we say. Yeah.
Yeah, good, good. Well, I was, yeah, over the hills. Can I say that? Because I was very happy and excited about this place. Okay, and then I found your Facebook group. Okay,
Mm.
no, not Facebook group, Facebook page, right? Oh
Yeah.
no, it's a group.
I have a group and I have a page. So this one is a
Okay.
page.
Oh,
So
this
what
one
you're
is a
looking at is
page.
my page, and then
Yeah.
if you
You
if you
have
click
go
that button
there.
over there,
Yeah.
it's a group as well. Yes.
Perfect, perfect. So, well, then maybe you share some of your releases here, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I have that podcast
Uh-huh.
you showed
Yes.
previously, and that there's another group for that called Zdenek's English Podcast Group. Yeah.
Ah,
but
okay.
but
Okay.
this
That
is
is a
my
group.
this is my business page.
Okay.
And recently, after I came back from London and all this coronavirus
Yes.
shenanigans
Yes.
started to unfold, I got into teaching online. I became a bit of a, let's say, freelancer.
Uh-huh.
And I took a course for English teachers that
Mm-hmm.
wants to go independent, and they
Uh-huh.
taught me some basics about marketing and sales. I'm not really good at it, to be honest. I'm a teacher. That's where my
That's
heart
right.
is, and that's where my experience is, and that's where my confidence is as well. But when it
That's
comes to
right.
marketing, as you can see on the example of my page, it's not really well done. It's a page that I made in Google Sites, and I'm not professional. I'm just learning as I go along, and trying to learn from my mistakes as well. It's a bit of a trial and error, really. But what I wanted to say is that I've recently come up with the idea of teaching English using board games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is where
So
I wanted to
yeah.
land.
So that's what
Okay.
my page is about as well. My
That's
business page.
right.
Yep.
That's right. Okay. Yes. Yes. Well, you got in there. Okay. Would you like me
Mhm.
to go through this because you have a presentation here, or do you want me to
Mm,
digamos, stop sharing this page and
No,
just do the
it's absolutely
talking?
up to you, Katie.
Okay.
I'll
Because I
just
wanted.
follow your lead.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I I agree with you that maybe you don't have the colors or the thing, the marketing thing, but you have the content, okay? The
Yeah,
content, the content.
I
Yeah,
absolutely do.
you have
I
the
have the idea
content.
as well.
Yes, that's right. So that's what the thing that got my attention, right? So well,
Hmm.
here you say that this is a fun way to learn English or practice, I
Mm.
imagine,
Yep.
okay? And you were talking about this unique way to learn the language through board games, okay? And
Hmm.
I found your presentation, okay?
Yep.
This presentation here, which I
Hmm.
really liked, okay? Do you want me to go through here or you prefer to do your presentation? I mean, tell
Well,
us about.
I think actually the viewers can actually watch this by themselves. So I can just
That's
tell you,
right. Yeah, and we don't have.
you can ask your questions, and I can answer your questions
Yes, 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 because we don't
if you
have
like.
that
Yeah.
much time. Okay, so
Hmm.
I'm going to share that page in our conversation, I mean, in the
Okay.
post. Okay, I'm going to share those links, okay, so the viewers can then go there,
Hmm.
okay, and check
Thank you.
themselves. Okay, so tell us, what is this thing?
Yeah. So first of all, I have to say that I've always loved board games.
Uh-huh.
I would consider myself a bit of a gamer. So I've always loved any sort of
Hold,
games,
hold a
any sort of
second,
games. And
hold a
as an
second,
English, yeah,
hold a
sorry.
second, hold a second,
Yeah.
please.
Are you going to show me some games now? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
And I have a bit more, so I am also keen on playing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
So,
just to explain a bit of background and a little bit to give you a bit of context. Yeah. So I said I've been teaching English for 10 years.
okay.
And when I was about, let's say, 3 years into teaching English, like into my career, I realized that it would be nice to kill more birds with one stone and turn my passion into my that's a wrong way to say it, but what I wanted to do is to just find a way I could merge my passion with my job. Yeah, so sort of started using board games in my own English classes. So you can imagine classes full of students, 15 students or so. Yeah, and bought I bought a few games and I started using it in the class. At first it was a bit kind of arbitrary, a bit random, just let's just play a game. We can speak English when we do that. So there's not much, rhyme and reason there. Like it's just let's just have fun. And the students really responded very well to this. They really enjoyed it. It was something different. They had never seen a teacher like that, and so because of that, whenever you have a positive response like that, you are like, maybe I should do a bit more of this. Maybe I should learn more about this and do it properly. So, and then I also started running different board game clubs as well, which were sort of affiliated with the schools I worked for. I did this here in the Czech Republic, but also in London. I had my own board game club in London as well. And now that I'm back, one more thing. I created some sort of a curriculum for, it was a language school, it was a summer camp language school. In London as well, in Wembley. And I use this with teenagers. So I think you can imagine what a summer camp is. So the kids, they come for about 14 days. And the idea is that they live in that.
That's right. And an experience, a complete experience.
They experience the country and they sort of go sightseeing. And they also have English lessons. So I was one of the teachers there. And I was kind of popular, I have to say, because I used board games when
of course,
I was
you
the
were
one. I was the one who brought the games to the table. So they were like, "Yes, Zdenek." So I was like, "This is good." So everybody likes it. So what do I do next? So then I stayed in England and I worked for another language school. But there they were very nice to me. They gave me a lot of freedom. I could use games too. But they also wanted me to use the book. So you can imagine. If you have a boss, they tell you should use a book. Yeah. So now that I came back because of coronavirus crisis, I thought I don't want to let this go. I need to do something. And there is a way you can play. There are a few ways actually you can play games online.
Of
There are a few
course.
platforms you can do that. I would say it's not the same kind of feeling as when you play it face to face with people. It's better, but it's like with everything these days, we have to adopt, you know,
That's right. Of course. You know what?
adapt.
But
Yeah.
I may add something.
Go on.
When you are playing, on the table, right?
Yep.
When you are kind of losing, you can hit your opponent, okay? But here you can't.
I would never ever do that. A disclaimer. Okay, I have never ever hit any of my students. So if anybody ever chooses to work with me, okay, rest assured, I don't use these old-fashioned methods, guys. Okay, maybe Kathy does. That's fine. That's fine by me. But I don't hit my students. The worst I could do is to flip the table. If I lose a game, against my students. The thing is, the students, whenever you play against the students as a teacher, they always want to, if there is a game that they can kill you, they will kill you in that game.
Of course.
Because you're the teacher and they want to take it out on you.
Okay, well, so I am flip up, flip out.
To flip the table.
Yeah, yes, I know, but I am. You can say that you are flip up or flip out, because I'm flipping. You can say when you're, like excited about something.
Okay. I would say I'm buzzing. I mean, that might be American. I've never used this one.
No, I heard once, and I wanted to because I heard you saying to flip the table, and then I said maybe I can use the other one. But then don't worry. You know what? What I want to do is now, please tell us, how can we get engaged with you? I mean, I know that you are going to start something. You are giving something in advance, like a free lesson to know what you're doing. Please tell us about that.
I will. So first of all, I have already done one course. The course is prepared. It's ready.
Okay.
It's done. So the full course contains 10 90-minute sessions with me and other participants. And if you can't imagine what this is, so it's like half English, half an English course, something you would expect in a language school, and half learning games, and it's sort of merged together. And
perfect.
There's an assignment, homework. I correct your English there, but I also teach you how to play those games, show you the way you can play games online with other people as well, and I'm trying to make you fall in love with this hobby as well, because I'm very passionate about it. But I'm also a professional English teacher. So as I do that, along the way, I'll be correcting your English and teaching you things about pronunciation and expanding your vocabulary and working on your grammar as well. Now, how can you join? So obviously, this is a new thing, and I'm learning how to market myself. So there are people who can't imagine what this is. There are people who don't know who I am. So it's absolutely natural that who is this guy? This sort of
repeat that because
he just popped up on my screen. I don't trust him. Who is this? Yeah. Okay. Now, I just wanted to say that the natural reaction of the people that might see me for the first time is, who is this guy with imperfect website and with strange marketing? This is a natural reaction. The people that know me from my podcast, they trust me. They know who I am. They know what I can do. But with strangers, I totally get it. It's a bit difficult. Yeah. So that's why I tried to come up with a way that I could reach out to people, show them what I can do, so that it's fair, and I don't want them, just to pay me for something they don't know what they are getting. So I came up with the idea of doing one free session with me.
Okay.
So it's a full-on free session that it's almost the same as what you would expect in the course.
Good.
So you get an assignment and you spend 90 minutes with me and other participants. The levels are B1, B2, and C1.
Okay.
For this free session, I'm probably gonna do I'm probably not
Mixing.
going.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna mix the classes, but for the
Okay.
actual course, I would never do that. And so I
Okay.
have different groups as well.
Okay.
So if you like this free session, then we can talk more. I can
Okay.
offer the course to you, tell you more about it.
Okay. Okay,
So
so this
how to
is like
join?
a showing what you do
It's a
in a free way,
demonstration.
it's a demonstration. Okay, and
Exactly.
when is that going to be and where? I mean,
Yeah.
you are not
Yeah.
using Zoom, you're doing Discord, you said, right?
Yeah. But that doesn't matter because I explain everything in instructional
Okay.
videos. But the first
Okay.
thing, the people that are
Get in
interested,
contact with you.
the first thing they have to do is to go to my website,
Okay.
teacherzdenek.com, the one that you showed before.
Okay,
And
perfect.
there is on the right side of my homepage, there is a Google form that they have to fill in. All I'm asking for, I'm not asking for any bank account details, any PIN numbers or anything like that, or your address. No. The only thing I'm asking for is your email. I just need your email, your name, and your nationality. That's all I
Where
need.
do we have to go?
Just scroll down.
Scroll down.
Yeah. And here on the right side, you
Oh,
can
yes,
see
here,
join
yes.
free session. So you just
Yeah.
fill that
Uh-huh.
in.
Uh-huh.
You fill that in, and then I'll have your email, and then I can invite you through an email.
Okay.
So
Here.
the first free session is happening this Wednesday on the 14th of October. It's limited availability. So
Yeah, of
I imagine
course.
I imagine you have a lot of people in your group. So even if some of the people that sign up won't
Mhm.
don't make it, then don't worry because I can repeat this a few
Okay.
times. You know, so I
Okay.
don't mind doing this again because I think
Okay. Because you are trying to show them what you are going
exactly.
to do. Okay. Okay. So good. So the people who are engaged, they can fill the form and
Yep.
it's going to you and you
Yeah,
then
and
do
it's
whatever.
completely free. This is completely free,
Okay.
so they won't have to pay me a single penny. And
Okay.
then they spend 90 minutes with me and other participants.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna be using Discord, which is the platform we'll be using. But I will
Okay.
explain everything in a
You will
video.
explain.
That is a
And do
video, and we're gonna
you
play one game. We're gonna play
okay,
one game
one game.
that
Like
I
a show.
selected,
Okay.
one board game, and we will play it
Okay.
online.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
that's it.
Do you imagine that this kind of activity can be also very useful for teachers? You know, myself,
Yeah.
I would like to go. The only thing is that I cannot go this Wednesday. So I may want to participate if you do it in a different schedule, because I am
Mm.
giving lessons by this time,
Yeah.
right? So the thing is, maybe this is also good for teachers. Are you trying to maybe create
To be honest,
something different?
I no, I have to be
Uh-huh.
honest. I have to be honest with you. I got a lot of English teachers interested in what I do,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of English teachers started following me on Instagram
Mhm.
and they joined my learning English with board games Facebook
Mhm.
group as well, and this is fine. But obviously, I'm also trying to be a little bit cautious because this is my know-how, you know. But
Yes.
I can tell you more about this. We
Mhm.
can what
Mhm.
we could do instead.
Mhm.
We could just have a chat like that. Maybe
Mhm.
this time not record it,
Mhm.
and I could tell you how I use board games and give you some tips on really good games. And
Mhm.
also, I would recommend you to check out one guy. His name is Dustin, and
Uh-huh.
he's got a course. He's got a
Uh-huh.
course for all educators, not just English teachers, all teachers,
Mhm.
and it's called Board Gaming with Education. So check
Okay,
out
so
Board
it's
Gaming with
more like
Education.
for teachers in case. Okay.
Exactly, and he
Yeah, you
teaches
are
you the
more, your main target is to the learners. Okay, so that is good to
absolutely, yeah.
know. That is good to know.
Yeah.
So that is good to
But
know.
I'm also happy to share some of my ideas, of course, because I sometimes do it as well.
Yeah, but
Uh,
you're trying to make
but
it a bit more for the learners, which is correct,
absolutely,
which
yeah.
is perfect, which is perfect. Okay, so this is what they want to know, okay, and they can join you, but it has
Yep.
to be, I'm going to post this today because the first lesson, the free lesson is going to be on Wednesday,
Yeah, but
Okay.
they really have to email me or fill in that form ASAP,
That's
as soon as
right.
possible.
That's right.
Yeah.
As soon as possible. Yeah,
And if
that's
they
right.
don't make it, if really like this free session is full,
Mhm.
it's fine because I will invite them maybe next week,
That
like in
is,
14,
yeah.
14
In
days. If
fact,
I have enough people, I will do it again. That's not
that's
a
right.
problem at
In
all.
fact, that is good, a good thing for you, right? Because
Yeah,
you have more people engaged. Some of them
exactly.
are going to be, for the regular basis in your
We will see
courses.
if they really like this free session. I can offer the full course. I don't think
Yeah.
it's.
Is it
I'm not.
expensive? Is it?
I'm not going to say the price here,
No,
but
don't worry. But
what I will
it's
say is I believe it's not so expensive
okay.
because
Okay.
I can't. Of course, I am also trying to make money as everybody else.
Of
Yeah,
course. I mean, yeah.
we need to pay the rent. But
Uh-huh.
because nobody knows me, because
Uh-huh.
this is a completely new thing, I can't really set the price too high. Like
Okay.
it's not feasible for me. So
Okay.
that's why I try to start with a lower price to see how people respond to it. If they like it, if they give me maybe some good reviews, and
Okay.
that might
Good.
help me
Mhm.
attract more people. So they
Okay.
can be
Good.
part of this sort of, you know, it's like a startup. It's
Enterprise.
like it's like a
Yeah.
startup company.
Good. 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 I really like you, Zdenek, and
I like you too, Katie.
well, the thing is, you are now part of the chat box.
Mhm.
Please feel free to share with us your podcast, your projects,
Yeah.
when you are going to start a new thing or
Mhm.
continue to do the following
I
up
will.
with
I will.
this one. Okay, but the thing is, okay, um, we are going to I'm going to post this video, post this in the chat box,
Yeah.
with the information to get in contact with you, and
Yep.
I wish you good luck. Okay, wish you good luck, because I think
Thank you.
that you has brought a very good idea. Okay, that is,
Yeah.
when you learn something and you put emotion, somehow maybe you're angry, maybe you're
Yep.
happy, maybe you're sad, but something related to a word or a phrase or something that
Yeah.
remains, that
Of course.
remains.
But
Okay.
the worst thing that the learners can get is a teacher that is bored and a teacher that doesn't like their job. And
Okay, that's right.
that's not who I am. So
No, that's right. You put passion on it, and also creativity, which is excellent.
yep.
So I wish you good luck. I don't know if you want to say something else, otherwise we are
Yeah, I
going
just
to.
well, I would just like to thank you for this opportunity to be here and to talk to your group members and thank you for interviewing me and for excellent questions. And I wish you all the best, obviously.
Thank you. And I also want to thank Daniel, because it's through Daniel that we got to meet. Okay,
Yep.
got to meet. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, well, I let
Thank
you
you.
go now because I'm going to post this right away. Okay?
All right, excellent. Thank you,
Bye,
Katie, and have a good
Zdenek.
one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.